Kobe Sportswear, Canadian-owned and manufacturer of high-quality sports apparel and sold locally by Nova Trophy. Now located in Bears Lake and celebrating 40 years of service. Stop by today to get your team dressed in Kobe's best.
John Moore alongside 24-year-old Kyle Farrell. Tell me about your second season in the AUS. Obviously a successful one, but tell me about it from your perspective.
Yeah, it's gone pretty well so far here. Obviously the regular season went well personally, and we did well as a team. And obviously we're looking to book our ticket to Nationals here tonight at the Forum. So yeah, like I said, everything's gone well so far, and looking to take that next step tonight.
Haven't seen you since, you're in that Cape Breton lineup. 5 years with the Screaming Eagles, outstanding career. Almost got to 100 points in your final season, but tell me about the player that you are today. Here we are almost 2 seasons later.
Yeah, obviously I'm older, bigger, stronger, faster. I don't know, everything that comes with maturity, I guess, and becoming a man, from being a 20-year-old and junior to now my 3rd year at Acadia. So yeah, over time, I guess I've just developed to be just a little stronger and faster.
And the player that you feel you have become when you're at the top of your game, you're in your A game. Describe yourself, the player that you like to think you are in that Acadia lineup.
Yeah, well, I bring a lot of speed to the lineup, play every situation, power play, penalty kill, 5-on-5. Like to play both ends of the rink, obviously an all-around player, and obviously like to score goals and be involved on the offensive side of the puck as much as I can. So I think I like to play an all-around game with obviously putting the puck in the net and contributing that way.
Well, it's kind of ironic. We've been talking about Kyle a lot the last few months. Just, obviously he came into our program as, a high-profile player and a great hockey player with, a lot of skill, and he loves the game. But, we really just watched him evolve and do a lot of small things and really work in his game, like, blocking shots and being so good defensively. I mean, he was always a very, conscientious hockey player because he's a student of the game. But just to watch so many small things, that he's doing now, just to give himself a more well-rounded game, and he plays in all situations. And there was times this year, especially in the first half, where we didn't have a lot of players. We had a lot of injuries and those types of things. And the ice time that he was getting was, it was abnormal. But if anyone can handle it, he can. And just really proud, to watch a guy come in and evolve like that as a player, as a person. I mean, we knew we were getting a tremendous kid and a tremendous hockey player, but, and that's kind of the beauty of university hockey, watching a guy like that just want to do more, want to get better, and be proactive as a person. And, boy, he's an extremely well-respected guy on our team.
The size factor. He produced even as an undersized player in the Q, and yet here he is up against bigger, stronger athletes.
No question, and that's a big thing. I mean, certainly he's a guy that gets keyed on in our lineup. I think we have a pretty solid offensive team, but we wouldn't be probably a team that has a ton of guys that teams are going to focus on, and certainly he would be one of those guys. So he draws a lot of attention of the checkers and a lot of big defensemen in this league. But he has no fear, and he's as good on our big Olympic-sized ice surface. I mean, that's better for his speed and his skill set, but he'll go in and muck it up in a small building, and that's what I've really been impressed with the last year or two, how he's really adapted to that, and played great games and in some of the smaller buildings.
Well, I guess personally, I'd obviously like to take the step to pro hockey beyond next season. Going into my 4th year next year, I'd like to just build off this season and hopefully have not to look too far ahead, but hopefully have another good season next year, and then move on to the pro ranks from there.